Yo. Afro Mizizi to the core. Afro Mizizi to the roots. And last week we saw with Diana, and then like we bashed the Rastafari niggas. So I think that was enough bashing for the niggas who don't have a problem with a lot of people. Oh, they actually do have a problem with the capitalists, but yeah. So we are continuing the conversation about religion, and because it's actually a very vast topic and also very touchy on people, because people nowadays are I lack the word to put it in a better way, but I think people are nowadays too emotional and shit to kind of get a point and stop and not think about it too much. So yeah. So kindly stop being emotional and be factual, be logical. Yeah, and think about things. So I think we want to check also on the relationship that quote unquote religion has with culture, and we'll sum it up or break it down to the culture that we know best, which is ours, which is like the Kikuyu culture. And yeah, that's my kind of thing. What up, Mr. Kirafuri?
Yo,
Doctor.
What's up?
Daktari. Uko strike ama uko strike? Now that you are
the doctors that are striking,
yeah,
are the ones that are employed. They are doctors that are not employed.
Oh, they ain't striking.
They ain't striking. They are striking to who?
To the to the clients. I shouldn't laugh, but that was a good one.
You ain't gonna be like
you're gonna strike to your clients,
a doctor, and then you're like treating some sick, okay, or just meth heads, out here. You like, imagine being a doctor of meth heads, and the meth heads have sworn their allegiance to you, and they did that by putting their right hand on their heart. And remember, they are meth heads.
Absolutely.
And they swore allegiance to you. And then you strike.
Sure.
You and your family line is supposed to be like butchered,
guillotined. Crazy.
Because you see, like I'm like looking at like religion.
Yeah. Do you think like religion is also like a bunch of crackheads? Now that we've gone the way of the meth heads, and
seems like it, because you see, like once you see the way the drug thing works.
Yeah.
You see, like the what do you call it? Those cartels from the M23.
Yeah.
The M23 cartel.
Yeah.
They supply drugs and shit. How they do it, they just get you hooked to their product.
Absolutely.
Once you get hooked, you are their customer for life.
Absolutely.
So you look at a meth head, and a Muslim and a Christianity, wanapelekana hivi.
Same WhatsApp, it was dangled to you like that carrot. Then now you consumed it. You're like, okay, let me try. And then now once you try, you'll be like, fuck.
Again, I just called Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, crackheads.
For what are they called? The Indian dudes. Hindus, Indian. What
are they called? They are called Buddhists, is it?
No, there's Buddhists are like the orange dudes the monks, that wear like orange attire.
The religion is
the Buddhas. Yes, those are them. I think we also have like to really declutter.
Now, if you look at
those dudes,
that Eastern religion, however diverse it is, it is still the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you like all those. Okay, if you look at the meth, the
crackheads
on
board.
The meth addicts, all of them, or like all the drug addicts, all of them together, they are drunk on something. It's like, you're holding on to something that you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like if you go to an addict and then you ask them, why are you a meth head? They can't answer that question.
They don't have an answer.
They don't know. Why are you calling me a meth head?
Yeah.
That would be the first question.
Exactly.
Why are you calling me a meth head, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I'm not a meth head.
I'm a normal person.
I'm a normal person. Yeah. But now these religious groups are all meth heads at the same point.
Yeah.
But now the problem is the beneficiary is laughing all the way to the bank.
The bank, absolutely. And people can't see it.
Just imagine in our Kikuyu culture, there used to be what you used to call gomi.
Yes.
Gomi are the people who have gone to sleep.
Exactly.
Or the dead.
Exactly.
Or the spirit of the dead.
Absolutely.
People like have a lot of misconception about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Gomi is that.
Yeah.
And I want to emphasize, because you see, people will be like, there is fuck you for not understanding what gomi is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying gomi,
especially even as a Kikuyu,
is a spirit of the dead, understood as that. Number one, the people who have slept, and sleeping is gokoma.
Yes.
Gomi is someone who has slept.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here is the fucking twist.
Absolutely. I can see where you're heading.
Then, Amzugu comes.
Yeah.
With his, or her, I think there were bitches preaching that time. I don't know what. I don't understand. The niggas and whatever they were doing.
They were dudes. The niggas were black. As you always correct me.
These bitches were bitching. But now they go there and sit down and say, okay, these dudes are calling the dead gomi.
Yeah.
And they are good with the dead.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like,
it's a functioning thing.
It's not like they're like fighting with the dead.
No.
They're like easy.
Exactly. And they let go and they let them be at their, what is it called? Like they let them be part of their lives going onwards.
So they're not fighting with whatever there is a spirit, whether there is not, whether it didn't exist. Remember, they have embraced the situation as is.
As is, the reality.
The reality. Now, the Mzungu comes and says, there's a dude who stays underground.
Yeah.
And there is fire. And he has horns. And remember, goats and cows have horns. Yeah. I don't know why they look at it like it's a bad thing to have horns.
Maybe they hadn't seen like horns up until they came to Africa.
He has horns. He has teeth like dog, like fangs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they create this
illusion,
imaginary creature. Do you know what they call it?
Yeah.
Goma.
Absolutely.
So the Bible devil is called Goma in Kikuyu.
Mm.
Now, Goma is Koma.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, how do you correlate the two?
There's no even name like for the devil.
So there is no devil in Kikuyu culture. There is no devil in African culture. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
There is no some dude
chilling, waiting for you to burn you.
That has like, it has that. Was it like a slasher thing? It is that thing that has like one. What is it called?
Oh, like for the Grim Reaper. That thing where I don't know the name, but I've seen it. That thing for the Grim Reaper, the one he carries.
And the robe,
yes,
and the white face. I think the devil is white. They normally have
that I can agree. The devil is
black,
probably white.
They do it like that. Like the robe is black.
Yeah,
and then it's a white face. Yeah. So then they create that thing, and then they're like, okay, fine, let us call this Goma. And we are going to preach about this Goma, and we talk about it so much.
We're going to brainwash people. Eh?
These Africans are going to be scared of Goma.
Yeah.
At what point were Kikuyus afraid of their ancestors? No point.
No freaking time, bro.
Do you know in Kikuyu tradition, and you understand? I do understand that you know that Kikuyus. I am named after my grandfather.
Yes.
My grandfather is dead.
Yeah.
So when everybody looks at me in Kikuyu sense, I am my grandfather.
Absolutely.
Who are you named after?
My grandfather. He's dead.
But he is dead.
He's asleep.
Who is your grandfather? It's you now.
It's me, bro.
And now you here afraid of your grandfather because you are quote unquote a Christian. You know what? If you are named after your grandfather or a person who died, and you are a Kikuyu or a Kamba or a whatever, fuck you.
Actually, even not the fuck you, more like it, like if you're actually named after your grandfather who's actually dead, I think you should either renounce being your tribe or you renounce the being Christianity. Because remember, the same Christians fought against, not fought, like the white people told us that now our people who are asleep, who are dead, were the devils, quote unquote. Because they understand why we had a fantastic relationship with them. So, if you're named after a person who's dead, bro, I think it's about time you sit down and have a kamkutano and ask yourself, which side do you actually really like?
Ama utoe the name you have, the African name. You be called Joseph or Arimathea.
Yeah! That's one way to do it also. Joseph or Arimathea. Simon of Cyrene.
And by the way, that's mythical. Even those dudes never existed.
Those are like characters.
It's like the way we talked about it last time. It's like DC Comics.
Yeah.
Akukua. Those people never existed.
Absolutely.
There is no historical
evidence.
Like the way unaedaga Egypt, una dig tubes. And then you find there is this dude who used to be alive this time. This dude was called this guy lived this time. This guy was in this kingdom. You know, hatuna evidence Moses alikuwa. Kama mkona hiyo evidence
mkamtuchape. Because mlichukua tu vitu zilikuwa zina exist kama River Nile hapo, mkaipox kwa hiyo story. Mkatuambia sasa hapo kuna story.
Ati Noah. There could have been a flood, but Noah.
Like the one you're experiencing, bro. It might be like
maybe the dude who like survived in like Mount Kilimanjaro, in Mount Kenya, and who knows?
He was up above.
Hey, mvua yote imenyesha like the other time. Imagine the water rising and rising and rising. Do you think like dudes in Nanyuki and Meru wouldn't like rise with the water?
They definitely go with it.
They go with it. Maybe there were some dudes in Everest.
Yeah.
And they're like, but that place is too cold.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, fuck it, man. Let's just drown. Maybe the first people or the guys who just descended from Mount Kenya and Mount Kilimanjaro, maybe just around us.
Yeah. Just maybe.
It's just like a theory. Child, Musi, don't judge me, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, we have some dudes saying that, actually African dudes saying that they came out of knees like Magoti. I was like, wow.
No, I'm saying don't judge me. You did not judge Charles Darwin.
Yeah, absolutely.
When he said crazy shit.
Yeah.
That nigga must be on meth or whatever he was on.
The meth of that time.
Yes. Whatever he was taking, it was high shit.
Highest.
It was high.
Shrooms mixed with meth.
Imagine, like, he said, like, we look like evolved from monkeys, bro. And
that dude was
apes and shit. And you look at it, like, now, you're like, that dude was really high, man.
Some level of high.
And now we take him serious because he was white.
This is one of the problems. People don't want to take these things. They take the way we took Charles Darwin, like, for it's like, it's a story. This is like, for him, it's like, we're like, okay, niggas, we don't think we came from monkeys. So, for this guy, it's just a story. So, why don't we take it from Christianity also? Like, this is just a story also. Even geography has their own story of the nebula cloud theory and some other theory. I can't remember the name. Like, all of them have theories of where we came from. Then we have like, African, quote unquote, theories of where we came from.
They are mates.
Crack.
They're like biblical mates. Like, I used to look at my history teacher.
Yeah.
Today we are going to talk about the origin of man. The origin of man started from Australopithecus, Homo habilis, and then I'm like, okay. It's kind of, I look at the teacher and like,
maybe you came.
Maybe you are high, or something is really not correct.
Messed up with you didn't head.
And I'm following up the story, but you see, I'm a young brain that time. I don't understand shit.
Yeah, you're just taking information.
I'm taking it. They are programming me, and I'm like, at some point you're like, fuck it. No. Where are monkeys still monkeys for so many years?
Yeah. They haven't evolved.
Have they not? Okay, if we were monkeys to gorillas to whatever. Wait, if we were supposed to transition, all of us together.
Absolutely, yeah.
There couldn't be no monkeys now.
How comes there's no monkey that
has... sahi, hakuna monkeys, we just have humans.
Only. By there, that's a whole concept. That's a theory we should come up with.
Waache kutubeba ufara.
Absolutely. Or maybe there are monkeys that identify as humans.
He showed mutiga ogui. Now let's what do you think?
I think maybe from a point of view of yes, the white man coming, and there was a lot of brainwashing. I think I said this in another episode where we said this. There's a dude who came to Africa and went back to Buckingham Palace and told whoever was the king or queen that time that this dude, we have gone to Africa and we found these dudes are totally structured, bro. They have their own ways of life. They have their systems that they follow properly. Like if this goes south, they have remedies to almost everything. And he came up with the conclusion that the only way to kind of take off these niggas is by defeating their heads, defeating their mindsets, defeating their brains. And that is why they came up with this whole concept of the Bible and whatever they had to come up with. I remember the book by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Probably that's one of my best books that I did in high school. That was one of the things that I'd say I actually liked in literature. The River Between, where we had characters, Wayaki, where we had characters who were like, one is like pro culture, the other one is like they have been, what is it called? They have been introduced to the Christianity and they kind of like it and they want to bring it on to the community. And if I was to dissect that book critically right now, better than I did in those yesteryears, I'd think that Ngugi has always been up to something when it comes to African culture and colonialism as a story, and also white people brainwashing us, because he has always been trying to sell us the narrative that, we need to fucking wake up. From the word go, we need to fucking wake up and see that what these dudes were doing from the word go was try to take whatever was yours and try to make sure that you forget your culture. Because there's one of the saddest maybe part that I feel for our culture is that we didn't have it documented a lot as compared to like these other cultures where we have like quote unquote the Bible. There's like 10 million documentation. People are also studying it. I think I'd like I know schools are like fucked up, but I like for universities to have like proper settings where someone can choose to go and delve into his culture and find proper materials to dig into the culture and understand why things are as were back then, and why we are in this clusterfuck that we are in right now of trying to declutter what the fuck religion is doing to us.
Oh, okay. When you talk about school, I think we shouldn't have school. Entirely.
What about the issue of documentation of our culture?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
children will learn better from seeing what you are doing rather than you standing there and telling them. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since you started education,
yeah,
how much of that you are told have you implemented in real life?
Yeah, like 0.005%.
How much have you observed? If you observed your teacher fucking the students,
yeah,
you probably fuck your
absolutely,
students.
bro. Absolutely. Makes
See what I'm saying?
sense, yeah.
I'm saying what happens is you do
as you see.
You do what you see.
Yeah.
You don't do what you are told. So there's a whole system of 40 children
under one
clueless fuck.
Yeah.
Standing in front of them and telling them, children, my name is Teacher Sijui what? We are going to study about hemoglobin. What? Hemoglobin. Umbwa wewe, tobie brandi ni tunaonaga kwa yake. Yeah?
Functionality inatusaidia.
Inatusaidia. We have red blood cells. You know, our way of life is not to say what red blood cells do. They would feed you food that will make your system strong.
Exactly.
So you don't need that whole gibberish shit.
Yeah. Of white blood cells and plasma.
White or what or yellow or whatever. You just need the right nutrition.
Yeah. To get you by.
When you have like malaria, they have remedy for it. When you have some disease that is tropical, here because there are diseases, because we're in the equator, we don't have the shitty winter they have there up there and down there.
Even mosquitoes can't survive in winter, bro.
Yes, we have our challenges, but they are minimal.
Yeah, we have remedies to that.
But now you have somebody telling you white blood cells. Who the fuck cares about white blood cells?
Fuck that shit.
Who cares about X and Y chromosomes? The idea is, did we get a boy or a girl?
Yeah.
Give me the for the kahe. Give me for the girl.
For the baby.
Raise the children.
Yeah.
Let the society thrive.
Yeah. Let them learn also as they see.
And then when you just become a girl, you don't become gay. You just become a girl.
Exactly.
You're a girl. You're a woman. Everybody loves the fact that you are a woman. You are treated with honor. as an African. Lakini hizi stories zenu mko nazo za jaba hapa, slay queens sijui. Have you seen of late the people we glorify?
Yeah, bro.
Did you see the statement of Rihanna after realizing who she is?
Which one, bro? I think I've seen a lot of statements from that.
No, she said like if she knew what being a woman is about, she couldn't have done this shit she was doing about showing her body, the whole nipples, things and all that. She could have treated herself in a respectable way. Now she's a mother.
She gets it.
Now, what I'm saying, that is an African woman. Married to an African man.
Yeah.
Whether you call that motherfucker Offset or whatever you call those motherfuckers, I don't care. Those are African people in a foreign or in a land they found themselves in.
Yeah.
They were not supposed to be in.
Absolutely.
Those people, in their DNA, they know what honor is.
Yeah. Like
except Didi.
And R. Kelly.
And I don't know about R. Kelly. but Didi took it too far. I just...
Yeah, but Didi.
Yeah.
Niggas, bro.
But I don't know about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
The whole minority. Maybe he was too African because you see, he used to marry off girls.
Yeah.
When they are like 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
As long as they could give birth and they were mature enough.
It's like kaende.
Just get the goods. By the way, if you think about it, if a woman can nurture a family at the youngest age, the better it is for her. Not for the man. I'm saying for her.
Yeah.
By the year 2030. This is not me saying. This is the bankers who have done the research.
Yeah.
They say 60% of women will be single and without babies. Now, single and without babies. We are talking about 6 years from now.
Yeah.
So if you are 20, you'll be 26.
Yeah.
If you are now 26,
you'll
be 32 years. Without a baby and without a husband. Do you know how much desperation is going to be there?
It's about to go down.
Those women will go back to those dudes that are able to take care of families. They will force themselves there. Now, the problem, if the man is not going to be aware, the man is going to find themselves in a very tight position. So, the world will be forced to polygamy. The year 2030. I'm not a prophet. It is the bankers who did the research and gave us the data.
Yeah, and maths, bro, they say the numbers never lie.
Numbers do not lie.
Never lie.
Sasa tufanye aje?
Haiwake, bro.
Si nyinyi ndio, the people, the Christians are pushing for monogamy.
Yeah.
Let them push for it.
It will be defeated.
They are also pushing for celibacy. So you are removing dudes from the equation and you are making them gay. Is it?
Absolutely. I just think about the celibacy thing and it never makes sense.
Can you see the equation? Like in our African setup, you could have on average 3 wives.
Yeah.
On average.
On average.
That's
like
some dudes would like go away. like
above
10, even 7, 9, like that. Now, on average, 3. Shut that fucking whatever system down in the 60s. From 60s to now is 60 years.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now 60, let's say 65 years.
Yeah.
65 years, 64, 65 years.
Yeah.
Now, all those years, you have been excluding men, or you have been restricting men from acquiring other women.
Yeah.
Or like having like
multiple babes.
Having a polygamous setup. Now, you know what you have done?
Yeah.
You have created single mothers. Now we have dudes who don't know shit about shit. Because dudes who are created or who are brought up by single mothers are without shit in their head. They are empty.
Yeah, because the role of fathers is actually very vital.
Have you interacted with those dudes?
It's bad, bro. I come across children, so I understand. It's bad.
You know, there is a dude I was interacting with. He is my age.
Yeah.
He was brought up without a father. That dude agrees to everything I say because he looks at me
as the dad he never had.
Like, I'm like, I don't know.
I'll be your dad, bro.
Your dad, motherfucker. In the US, what is happening is in the US, those dudes are in prison.
Yeah.
Like 25% of guys in the US are the ones who have dads, present dads. Right. So 75%, I'm talking about the black dudes.
Yeah.
They don't have dads. So where do they end up? With their tantrums and their fucking shit, and they are being brought up by weakness and emotions and all that shit.
Yeah.
They end up in prison.
Holy cluster.
Our system hasn't sent everybody in prison yet.
Yes, not yet.
I'm saying yet because these are the same dudes who are running government whatever jobs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Those dudes cannot run an enterprise. Reason, there is some authoritative leadership that is required when you're running an enterprise.
Yeah.
A single mother does not have authoritative guidance to the child. So that child cannot run an enterprise or run anything. But they can be a good employee. You can be a bitch in an organization. Watch around and you see.
God damn.
These are the bitches.
That is some reality, bro. We've been to offices and
I just walk into the office
corporate
and go and call a dude call, and then you ask them their third name. Oh, hey, CEO, what is your name? My name is James Maina. Who? Wangale. Boy. So I'm saying religion is fucking us sideways.
Literally.
Every fucking time. Because we have forgotten who we are. Tunajaribu kujipata, tunajipata kwa situation where we are like, we are supposed to be seeing, but religion is like a veil.
Exactly, it's blinding.
It's like easy glasses, easy naona, lakini imewekwa ile blindfold, imefungwa na hapa nyuma, nimekidnapiwa.
We are part time blind.
Kwenye naenda sijui. Because at the end of the day, the question is, what the fuck are we doing?
Because I think for me, like religion, I really feel like for us Africans, like culture was our religion. we never like had like there's a religion and then there's a culture. It's like the whole culture is set up that yes, you do know like there's a supernatural being, and there are things you have to do in the society, you have to follow whatever. But when it comes to religion, we kind of, as you were saying, like we have to find you can only be one person. We can't integrate religion, culture, law. We can't do that shit. But as for like Africans as we were, we had a culture which didn't have a lot of punch holes. It was just straight up, straightforward. You fucked up. So own that shit and be better. Done. Ama suffer the consequences, bro. Kama unaenda huko hivyo kudate jamaa. Tunaenda huko kukutupa kwa fore. Ukiibia mse tunajua bro, wewe itabaki tumekubanishwa hii community. What's happening now? We have all these systems that came from, if we really look at it, all of the fucking systems that we have right now, the prisons, the governments, every shit that is going wrong right now, simply because some dudes came with that stupid ass ideology back in the 1900s, and asked some dudes somewhere in either central Kenya or western Kenya or wherever they were, or even the Rift Valley, to actually accept someone that never existed in their existence ever since they knew it themselves.
Let me give you a scenario to support what you're saying.
Yeah.
If I go on top of a building, like the Americans do, they want to commit suicide at that point.
Yeah.
I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
How do you convince me not to kill myself? Do you use the law? Do you use the Bible or the tradition?
Like in the US, you can't allow the tradition, so now you're left with the law. And
no, we are here.
We are here.
Here we are fucked up. We don't know which way, because we don't know the way. Show us the way, because I'm here. I don't know the meaning of life. Yeah. I just want to add. I want to add this thing. Come on, even I sometimes wonder why we keep living.
Yeah.
Tunaishi kwa nini? I just think about it. It's like nini natufanya tuishi? Hakuna.
I can't judge you because I do ask myself some of those questions, like why the fuck, why are we even here?
So the question is, if I'm there and I have a noose on my neck,
or you just want to go to fly like Superman.
Whatever way.
Yeah.
I'm like on like 12th floor, 10th or like 19th floor.
Yeah.
And you dudes are down there. And you dudes, apart from shouting, you gotta give me
a solid reason, bro. Solid.
Exactly. Why I shouldn't jump? Should I use if a religious guy jumps there and says, according to the law of Moses, you're not supposed to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Then a nigga says, kulingana na sheria na tamaduni zetu, Mwafrika hafai kujitoa uhai. The law is going to, like, come on, you're confusing me, motherfucker.
Yeah, now the law is against whatever you're doing. So they're like, ukijaribu survive bro, tunakupeleka ndani. Hataki kujua kama utakuwa paraplegic.
So
ndani.
Unaona
umetishiwa, yeah.
So bona unanitishia.
Na life ni ami.
Hata si hivyo. Ndio nifike hapo, there was a process.
Yeah.
There was no instances of murder in an African society. Suicide was not there.
Absolutely. People should die, but no suicide, bro.
How could you kill yourself when you knew when you were born? You are born into a society that you are part of from the start. Even when you are gone,
you're still part
of it.
Yeah.
How would you kill yourself? Did you see the narrative they brought? Like, when you give birth to a child, you're overpopulating Africa. Imagine. Just think about it. Just think about, like, Africa has 1.3 billion people now.
Yeah.
India has 1.5 billion people. Do you know how many times India as a country can fit into Africa?
Bro, why?
Just Google it.
You'll see, man. You'll see.
Ni
Get
Google.
the facts.
India na Congo karibu zinatosha.
Walai.
India na Congo zina karibu.
Congo tuongeze kama ka Uganda hapo. Ina fit kukua India.
India na Congo. And we are talking about we need to reduce population in Africa.
Yeah.
Umbwa nyinyi. You guisi. That sounds better.
Yeah, exactly.
The people who are propagating depopulating Africa, they want to finish us intentionally. And exactly. I saw those scripts.
It's an agenda, bro.
And I was like, fuck these people. Unfortunately, internet came. We are all reading from the same script.
Absolutely. And we can decipher.
We can see when someone
through the lies.
When someone in Europe is talking about depopularizing Africa, I can get it here in Africa.
Real time.
It is being read in China. It's being read in Japan. And here we are, praising the Lord, the white Jesus. Hail Jehovah of Israel, the genocide propagators
of the world,
of the Palestinian people, motherfuckers.
These niggas deserve nothing. And I think as Africans, bro, I saw a clip yesterday and I was so fucking heartbroken. Okay, I'm always heartbroken by the amount of Africanism we have within ourselves, because I saw some white dudes from, I don't know, America doing, I don't know, it's a trade thing with Africa or something. So I see the minister for like Kenya, I don't know, for trade or whatever. She's like, we are trying to make sure our processes are fantastic so that they are good, like for the Americans. I was like, what the fuck? Who are you? When did you forget that your people, the black people, are the most important people before anything else? Why do you want to make it for them? No, the processes and the products have to be for satisfactory for Americans. What? You're a fucking Kenyan black person talking like, are you like, I felt like I needed to like assassinate that person right there. I don't know if you ever felt that. You see, like someone who you felt like they need to be like assassinated, so like they need to be like shot in their head. So like because you can't help them. You might try as much, but you can't help them. When back in the day, the thing about us Africans was, what the fuck am I doing to make the lives of the people in my society and my community better? Now we have to make things better for Americans, because I don't know what the fuck we are being fed by them. It's like we are like, even babies are better, bro. We are fucked in the I don't know, probably in the ass, but as Africans, we need to do better.
Oh, you're saying we need Jesus?
I don't think they need Jesus, bro.
What did Jesus even ever do to us? Was he even there in the first place? Come on, someone prove to me that Jesus was there. That thing.
That's what we need. If someone comes, gives us like solid proof,
yeah,
we'll be like sawa, we'll get
tulete Yesu hapa.
Yeah.
Na si watongaren
tafuta
Yesu mwingine
na si abusia huko
someone that one I can beat the hell out of him.
Yeah. If shit goes down
in an MMA match.
Absolutely. Unampiga ile lock yako dead.
Tunapiga use rock.
Anazidi kana
aliogopa kucrucifyiwa use.
Sasa hajapatana na itama jentonga lock kama itangwa jiwe. Anapatana na lock yenye tampeleka kwa baba literally.
It's called naked choke.
Bas.
Naked neck choke.
Bas. Probably he needs that. Him and akina Moses and akina Abraham need to give him a proper chokeness.
You know, sometimes I used to hear those stories. I'm like, wow. But now when you look in between, like Moses was, imagine just chill for a minute. Like Moses and the wife did get a kid.
Yeah.
Till the wife was 90. Now look at a 90-year-old woman getting a kid. Now before that, there's the wife and the kijakazi, the maid. Oh, go fuck you too, go fuck. Like, man, like no, they like, you know, we are pretending like we are not already fucked.
Yeah, we are assumptionizing.
We're already doing that.
Yeah.
And like, go get a kid and fuck.
That's like a whole script for a movie.
There's a job, Buddha. Ati bibi yako. Ako 90, we uko so na. And you're supposed to get a kid.
Mniajo lazima vocalize Buddha. Lazima kama. Na alikam.
Nani alisema? Alikam wapi?
Mniajo ndio pia alikuwa amekuva anapeleka.
Kwani biology imechange? Show me an 80-year-old who has given birth today. Ndio nakwambia ni story za jamba. Kwani huyo God alikuwa anaishi hiyo time aishi sasa? Show me. Eda Russia, the oldest bitches are in Japan. Go and get them pregnant and show me.
Oh, Sakura babes.
Show me Nakamura, Shikamoto,
Kumamoto. They are doing that.
Hakuna. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, story 2 na jama.
Yeah. Wakam up na nini na reference, wakam up na proof. Juzi kuna wase walichimbua sijui pyramid ama nini. Wakapata some dude, you remember that like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. They found that dude still there. He's dead but mwili yake uko preserved vizuri.
Alikuwa na preservation mzuri.
So like if this now here tunaweza back story ya
alikuwa black man.
Alikuwa black bro.
Black man.
Nikiangalia tu wewe msana anakaa like ataka umededi for how many years, like 100 years. Buda ni msemo wa usi yako tu.
Hii tu maumbo zimekuwa zikuja huku ni like he conquered motherfucker. Bro. What you did, you stole. You are lucky that Africans then didn't associate themselves with violence.
Yeah. Then, otherwise, Goko bro.
Sahi, kama mnataka colonize Africa, you should come. We invite you.
Bas, kiutraore mse.
Kujeni, unajua mkikuja, tutaenda na nyinyi to the last.
Maze?
To the last man.
Kidevu for kidevu.
Mpaka wa mwisho. Waje hivyo, mpaka wa mwisho.
Maze, kaende.
Kwanza hii East Africa ikiungana mzuri. Kongo ishikerada.
Maze, uko already kuna mavigilante Buddha.
Ikishikarada mzuri. Kongo. Ethiopia nini? Si hizo zote East
Uganda
Africa
pia pale General Kone
descendants wake. Ishike mzuri. You come.
Weka.
Wewe kuja.
Tutakuonesha
wewe drop hiyo Hiroshima yako. Utawase maybe like 20k. But from that time, never again.
Kitaumani.
Never again. And I would want the African leaders to think about creating their own weapons.
Yeah.
To defend this holy land called Africa.